Hi there, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and when you visit me, I am your reader. So this reading is intended for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you're watching for Leo, this could feel like a message for you about your Leo, so if you need to reverse the roles, please do so. We're taking a look at your love life throughout August. Now, Leo, this is, I gotta say, I looked at your cards and I was like, okay, I get it, kind of get it. But then as I was looking at your oracle cards, twin flame came out, so it makes it all make sense, right? Because those connections are quite crazy. It's a dynamic that's very hot and cold because the reading started out one way and then it veered to another way. So now this is making sense to me. Now, past energy, this is kind of your bottom of the deck. Very committed to something that seemed as though it was disappointing. There's one person coming through as being very selfish, very flighty. This person could have had a lot of emotional issues, and so it's almost like they get triggered, they leave, they sabotage connections. I think this person that you're dealing with, Leo, has been left a lot in their life, and so they've now assumed the role of being the person who leaves everyone else and makes them wait, right? Because they don't want to be in the position of being the one getting left behind, right? So it's almost like this person recreates these situations that they've been through, but they put themselves in the other aspect of the situation as being the person who constantly leaves versus the one being left. And I feel like for you, that just was way too much to deal with. And so you put an end to that, right? Now we come to the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Wands, and that's kind of the plot twist in this reading because you're seeing something very clearly. You're no longer confused, and you're trying to move on from what I can tell is some betrayal, right? As well as flirtation. It's like you're done trying to argue with this person. You don't really care what they're talking about. But then the plot twist here is I see this being something that is not over, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, I mean, with twin flame, it's never really over, right? But for your oracle cards, you got messages, situationship reversed, honesty, and then the twin. Now, for your past energy, Leo, you got strength, which is your card, right? So that was you really standing in your power. You kind of put an end to something that was not really doing a whole lot for you. I see your person kind of coming through as somebody who was breadcrumbing you or not giving to the situation. They had a really hard time opening up. When this person did open up to you, it was helpful, but at the same time, it just didn't feel like it was enough. And so I feel as though you've decided to go out and possibly start dating or giving your attention to something else in your life. There's something that you've been trying really hard to manifest as of current, and I feel like in a lot of ways you have, but it may have been a little bit unintended because now suddenly here, this person's doing all this thinking about how much they've disappointed you and how you are like their other half, right? So you're trying to manifest probably a little bit more transparency in this connection if this is something you're dealing with, but you're also trying to manifest a new version of this person. I feel like for you, Leo, you have completely decided to ignore your partner or whoever this is until they get on the same page as you. And because you're doing that, you're starting to weigh your options. What kind of life do you want? What kind of people would you like in your space? I feel like you're doing more, if you're not dating, you're at least doing more hanging out with people, or trying to spend more time with yourself and really work on yourself, right? Now, for your future energy, this is why I'm saying, as frustrating as this has been, whatever you've been doing or whatever you've been working on has actually shifted the vibration of this relationship and the way that this person views you. It could be that because you started making yourself a priority in your own life, this person is now energetically feeling that and they're starting to level up a little bit because this is coming through as your future energy being the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So this painful ending, this separation, it's like you literally packed it up and you were like, I'm done. Like, I'm more than done. I'm not doing this again. Well, surprise, surprise, right? Here it is back around King of Wands. So this person wants to be your match, right, Leo, because this is your energy. They're looking at what you've been doing. Maybe you've started a business. Maybe you're homeschooling your kids through the virus, or maybe there's just things that you have all of your attention on. For some of you, you have a hobby that has completely started to take off and suddenly you're getting customers and clients and making money. There are some of you who have started losing weight or exercising or perhaps made a large purchase. This person wants to be wherever you are. They now see what you're doing and they're very interested in you. Here's this offer, right? I don't know if you want it, but why it's all happening is whatever new things you've implemented into your life, whether they're a new belief system or even just the way you treat yourself, this is sparking this person's interest, right? And they're starting to feel as though they've lost their divine feminine. Now, they may not be communicating that to you in a way that makes you feel like the connection can move forward because they're still not bringing a whole lot of stability. But this person also knows that you make them very happy and they want to be wherever you are. Hard part about Hanging Man in the reverse energy is like your person has had a lot of time to think about whatever you said. They've had time to miss you. And they've come to the conclusion that they've lost something very valuable and that you are actually right. Whatever you were asking for, you weren't asking for the sun and the moon, right? You were simply asking for this person to get on the same page as you and to start working as a team. Now, your person's energy is coming through as the Six of Wands in the reverse. And so your person, Leo, is a little bit competitive. They feel as though they'd like to be an option in your world again, but they feel like they've lost. They feel like they've lost the competition. They've lost you, right? Here's them wanting a second try or another go round to try to show you a different side of themselves. So this person now suddenly, after a period of separation, has really thought about it and they've realized that they're missing an opportunity for something great. They see that you're very disappointed with them. They may feel as though you're making bad decisions in love because you've given up on them and this person is so used to you always being there or offering them your time and affection. Even if they're not acknowledging you or reciprocating, they feel a little frustrated, but this person is also pretty optimistic that they will be able to get you back. Now, I'm not sure about that because how you're viewing them is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you're just leaving this person alone. Maybe you have blocked them. You're very focused on your finances, and at this time, you're not trying to continue giving to this because it seems very risky, right? I feel like a lot of you have just gotten fed up and you're trying to manifest something new, but you ended up manifesting this person back, right? And that's because this is a divine connection and there's still unfinished business here. Now, for your cards, you got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and that's absolutely it. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I feel like for you, Leos, in the last few weeks, that's really what you've been focusing on, right? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's totally what you did. You started pouring all that love and attention onto yourself or projects that make you very happy. And in doing that, suddenly you've raised the vibration of this relationship. Finally, you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your moments presently. So these are your oracle cards. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading to find out what your twin has to tell you, because it looks like they're kind of wanting to see where this can go. We're going to look at how they feel about you, what they want, what they're currently doing, and what they will do, as well as how that'll affect you in the next few weeks and the advice on how to deal with that. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I'll speak to all of you again soon. Bye. And I feel like this is not the first chance you've given this person, because I'm seeing some bad behavior even back here where it's like this person has put a lot of weight on your shoulders and kind of been a pain to deal with, right? And it seems like this is something that even after whatever it is this person did, for each of you, it'll be something different. You were still willing to try to forgive this person or accept their apology, or at least continue to value the connection, right? Whereas your person, it's like they were indecisive. They could have been exploring their options. There's a real energy here of them just wanting attention, starting arguments for no real reason so that they can leave and go do what they want, right?